Please rise and join me in welcoming the Prime Minister of Canada, the Honourable
prosperity, our peace, our freedom, these things are not an accident. They are the product of the hard work and sacrifices of the generations who have gone before us, of the choices, the sometimes difficult choices that they made. Choices matter, and there is no bigger choice, a choice more consequential for Canadians than which party, which leader Canadians will choose on October the 19th to protect the economic security of our families and to protect the national security of our country. It's a choice about which party, which team has the leadership, the proven experience to keep Canadians safe and to keep our economy strong. It isn't Justin Trudeau, he's just not ready. I don't know where I heard that. And it's not Mr. Mulcair, who's NDP, the NDP who's high tax, high spending, high debt ideology would wreck the economy of this country, just as it has wrecked the economy of so many countries and indeed so many provinces where it has been tried. Our government has had also to make choices, and sometimes difficult choices. We've had to do so in a time, a long period now, of unprecedented global economic instability. People know we don't control the price of oil, we don't control the Chinese market, we don't control financial mismanagement in other countries. But we have been focused on what we can do. And by the way, we've also been focused on the things we should not do, which are the things that Mulcair's NDP and Trudeau's Liberals wanted us to do. They wanted us to embark on massive, permanent, long-run spending increases. They wanted us to run up endless and growing deficits. They wanted us to raise your taxes. But friends, we didn't do that. We stuck to our economic action plan, and that's why we have, by far, the lowest national debt burden in the G7, years ahead of other developed countries. We have returned to a balanced budget at the national level. Our economic action plan, that's why, to encourage growth and employment, we have lowered taxes for individuals, for families, and for job-creating businesses. That's why we have the lowest federal tax burden now, the lowest tax burden at the federal level since John Diefenbaker was Prime Minister, the lowest federal tax burden in over 50 years. With our new Building Canada plan, we have, quite simply, by a long way, the longest, largest infrastructure investment by any national government in the history of this country. Friends, nowhere is a Conservative government more important than when it comes to protecting our families from crime here at home and from the growing threat of terrorist violence that is spreading around the world. Last October, we were brutally reminded that Canada is not immune to jihadist terrorism. 2 brave Canadian soldiers dead on our own soil. But friends, we may not be immune, but neither are we helpless. We are not at the mercy of the fanatics who reject the freedom, the human dignity, and even the right to live of anyone who does not accept their radical, violent ideology. That's why we have taken action. Thomas Mulcair and the NDP have voted against every single important piece of national security legislation ever presented to the Parliament of Canada. We are not going to back down. We are not going to weaken our law enforcement or security agencies, and this Conservative government will not pull our troops out of the fight. Yes. So friends, we've said what we would do. We're very proud of our record. We should be proud of it because we've done what we said what we would do, and we have done what we said. We have based it all on putting the interests of everyday hard-working Canadian families first. We have lower taxes with more federal spending on health care, education, infrastructure, the things that matter to hard-working families, and we have it all with a balanced budget and good economic future prospects. So let us make sure that on October 19th, we have yet again a strong, stable national majority to serve the government.